I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why I'm them a pretty for girl and them a chase like special. But I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. Tell them you no fear two-faced expression. Life you know, dirty mouth can't chase nor death all the same thing. Jack and Stephen and the swine for. In pharmacy too much that them blind for. One plate of food them sell out mankind for. Yes you have your answer with the bag of bad mind. Besides take them dirty work so them want me shine for. Biggie them what them a mix me in a for. Are the same thing. Rise him 9 for. Every dirty work Jah shall show them a sign for. Cause Jah make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah, I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. That's why Jah make you special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why them a previous the girl and them a chase like brother is a special delivery. The moment live in the misery, but that day will never see special delivery. From my mother deliver me. I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them bad man I want to stop me go. Jah know I'm on the go, I'm on the go. But them can't play me like the puppy show. Cause Jah make me special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah make me special. And so special, so special, so special. That's why me them a previous the girl and them a chase like petal. But Jah
Comaculations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations. Boss move. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations. Comaculations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms. I had a cross for a charm. The chosen one when I was born. Bro Steve was the proprietor. Wait for my company to get acquired. 200,000 strong. One day I'll have enough to buy my grandchildren home. Generational wealth. What you doing? Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations. Boss move. What you refuse to do? Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Comaculations.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Raptors in this one. The Timberwolves looking to make the most out of their home court advantage here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here's Barnes. Yep, it counts. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
To the paint. Now here's Barnes. From deep three-point land. A new 14 for the Raptors. For three, Ingram. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Goes back up. Barnes grabs the miss. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Back to Quickly. On the money with the shot from the left block.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Immanuel Quickley.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And the basket by Edwards.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around you.
Driving the lane. Right wing. Puts it up from 12. And again, it's Minnesota.
Well, fleshing out his offensive attack here. Randall comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Here's Barrett. Shot to stop the run. Count the basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And finished off by Gobert.
And the slam. If Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
6 to shoot. Conley inside the line. Back to Randall. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's another look. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Pass to Walter. Back to Lawson. Here's Abaji. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Walter can't get it to go. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Gobert. It's rebounded by Lawson. Here's Mobo. A reverse. Pass to Agbaji. Here's Walter. No good on that one. Randall with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 5. And finished off by Edwards.
And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Here's Walter. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Right side, Edwards. Outside, Conley. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Plays it up and banks it in. Gobert's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Randall left side. No good on the 3. Out to the wing. Pass to Agbaji. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Agbaji's got his first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run. And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Mobo can't hit. Minnesota leading by 5. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Minnesota shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what... they love to do.
DiVincenzo with it. Randall right side. From about 19 feet. Bucket is good. Randall's got his second bucket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it, Brent, his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Takes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
And here's quickly for 3. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's McDaniels. From down in the low post, it goes.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Quickly. And he uses the glass on the layup. Quickly's got 6.
And how about the handles there from Quickly dancing his way around the defender?
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's DiVincenzo. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. A steal. Here's Shen. Drives to the hoop. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Got it off in time. You can't get that one. And so it's Minnesota enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raptors trailed by 12. Pass to Pirtle. Count it, good. And the Timberwolves with possession. And here is DiVincenzo. Clark. Good, nice job down low. Clark's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Onside, Barrett. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed with it. Now guarded by Virgil. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Back to Reed. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Shen. That one a little long. Timberwolves leading by 12. Now here's DiVincenzo. Good in the shot.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them, huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
A good look from DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Quickly. Offensive rebound. Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending it. His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's the Raptors' ball. It's a 13-point game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Shen. Misses off the right iron. So it's the Timberwolves now. Inside. Here's Gobert. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
They won't get up on my way, I move.